Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of your favorite Dragons podcast. I'm your host Elijah, and joining me today, Bam Jackson.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for?
Bam Zach. and Jacob.
I can't hear anything, bro. What is this?
We're gonna be discussing the Bulldogs vs Dragons game on Saturday. Now, some breaking news, boys. Today, apparently the Dogs lowballed the crap out of Preston. I know you boys have made videos about it. I'll get your thoughts first, Jacob, because you're in the middle of nowhere. What thoughts on Preston, the Preston situation?
Bro, give him 850k and khalas, that's it. There you go. That's it. Well, my thoughts. You want to get rid of him? No, I don't want to get rid of him. Give him the money that he wants, and then that's it. It's not that hard.
Zachary? Zachary.
Bro, pulled out the government name, cuz. Might as well drop his address.
What is the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs if we can't even offer the best player on our team a normal salary? I just don't get it. I don't get how, a player that's been a shining light in the past 3 years, he's been paid for nothing. And you know what? Nah, let's not re-sign the only bloke that can actually play footy for this club. Let's re-sign Connor Tracy for about $560,000. Let's sign Leo Thompson, who can't take a run up the field. A fridge would actually do better than him. If you genuinely put a fridge in his position, he would make more meters. It's absolutely ridiculous. This bloke on the side, all right? Look, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. It just pisses. It angers me so much. I don't get it.
Are you done complaining?
Yeah, that's just me. I'll complain so much. I have so much to complain about. I could complain about this team for the next 40 years. I'm being so serious. I've got removed, and now I'm back. Oh, Jackson, I'm actually going to run it straight at you. Straight out. He's ducked every call. I've told him before for your preseason training, come and run it at me, a part of your training. He goes, oh, yeah, I can't do this. I can't do that. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Bro, I've told my
can't do it. Just, too busy. No, you did it. You were eating your dinner while you tore your ACL, bro. God knows what you were watching. All right, it's all right. We can go band for band.
No.
We can go band for band. Okay. How good's the footy? How good is Congra footy? That's your encapsulation for you. That's how good footy is.
Jackson, thoughts on Preston?
Oh, mate.
I'm not just dying, cuz.
At least we'll give him what he wants. If he just comes to the Dragons, he can play second row. He can be the captain.
Cuz you give him hell, bro. Relax.
But yeah, look, I expressed my thoughts. I think it's stupid that they're going to let him go, considering he's their best player week in, week out. Potentially a future captain of the club, considering whatever happens with Stephen Crichton. Future rep player for both Australia and for the Blues. They'd be dumb to not give him whatever money he wants, bro.
Do you think Preston is unhappy with the money, or do you think the agent is? But that's the real question.
Preston, bro. He probably both.
Hudson Young's on 850k at the Raiders. Preston's more than deserving of that. Simple as that.
I would argue that Preston's had a better year than Young this year. I don't know. I feel like if you look at what the Raiders have achieved,
the Raiders haven't achieved anything, so fair enough.
They're very underwhelming.
I'd counter argue that Hamish Stewart is better than Jacob Preston.
You just shut up, straight out. Just shut up, bro. Just keep yourself out of the conversation. No, you're not even in the conversation, cuz. Don't even open your mouth for the rest of the podcast.
Hamish Stewart was playing lock for about half the year.
Hamish Stewart's better than Jacob Preston.
Yeah, long day, bro. Just leave.
He's had 4 good games. Jacob Preston's been consistent for the past 3 years.
4 good games?
Cuz you haven't even won 4 games this year. Why are you making a big mouth for?
We did. Actually, we did.
I'm out.
We did.
4.
We've won 4.
Congratulations. That's the 4 that he played well in. There you go.
No, I don't like this. No, can we go?
No, he's played
I'm done.
he's played a lot of good footy, but a lot of that good footy hasn't been an edge. He's been playing at lock, great footy. He's been playing a lot of good footy at lock, especially when Shane was, what a player, what a guy, what a coach. When Shane Flanagan, when he was playing lock, he was playing good footy there.
How's Cameron Serrata?
And he
How's
hasn't.
your coach? How's your coach
He's
who's
great.
until 2031 who's playing a
He's actually led us to two
fullback?
finals. He's actually led us to two finals.
How's he going?
He's not paraplegic. He's a great fullback. One of the best in the league. Okay, and he makes me happy so much. Like I just watch him and I look and I'm so proud of what the club's produced because that's the talent that we have at the number one spot.
Now,
So what has Dean Young done, bro?
He's actually made us win our first few games of the year.
You haven't improved. You're still 17th, by the way.
Not for long.
Oh wow! First few games.
Hang on.
Well, thank you.
Hang on. I dropped maths in
realize
here
it's that
later,
hard
but
to
I'm
do.
going to bring out my mathematical hat. That's not a word, but you get what I mean. Hang on.
We don't
We're
like
gonna
English
beat
on this podcast, by the way. English is like a second language here.
Yeah, first one's bullshit. It's a Dragons podcast. What can you expect?
1-0.
I would
All right,
agree.
so
You know what?
Oh, he's
1-0.
got removed. Lovely.
He deserves that. That is incredible from him.
today, Jackson, some news came out. Ryan Carr, he's stood down, and they're saying how Terrell Sloan could be a chance of backflipping, staying with the Dragons. How Jackson, do you think that is a possibility, or do you think Sloan, if he were to go to another NRL team, what team could you see him going to?
I think if he had a chance to stay at the Dragons, he would.
Why would anyone do that?
Can we kick him? Kick him. Go get your Asai, bro. Kick him. Kick him so he can get off the side of the street. Get him going. I feel like with Gutho being injured for the rest of the year as well, I reckon that is a sneaky thing that he could be done for his career. I genuinely don't think Gutho has the body to play on anymore. So if he was to retire, that would free up a top 30 spot, and two, a fair bit of money to offer Tyrell Sloan. But if he were to go to an NRL club, I don't know, a team like Melbourne could turn him into a good player.
Melbourne have too many outside backs.
Do Melbourne want Sloan?
Melbourne were
I reckon
interested in
Penrith.
Sloan earlier this year, but then that died
Yeah,
off
but
after
they have way too many outside backs. Like, who are they going to replace? Because they've got Warbrick leaving. They've still got Coates coming back from injury next year, and then they've just signed Watson Cherry and Rocco Berry as well.
Yeah, and Asako.
I think
And Asako's also
Penrith
comes
are a
as well, so
shout.
it wouldn't go.
Perth,
I think
Yeah, low
Penrith
key,
are a
he
shout.
could.
Penrith.
Penrith.
I think he struggles if he goes to Perth. He needs a very good coach. He needs someone
He
to guide him.
needs a good
doesn't have
packer. I think Penrith.
Roosters.
Yeah.
Roosters Roosters outside backs aren't set next year. Like, yeah, they got Ruben Garrick, but where's he going to play? Centre.
Yeah, it's like he's not signing with them either. So
he could go to Roosters and he'd be a good player. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Is Bro getting jumped live on the podcast?
No, I've just forgot that I should continue walking because I
low key,
didn't tell my cousins.
why wouldn't he go? Oh no, because Jack Bostock and Selwyn Cobbo play on the wings there. I was going to say he could replace Asako on the wing at the Dolphins.
Another team that also.
What the hell are you pulling up photos of me mid podcast, cuz? All of that's weird.
Another team could be the Cowboys.
Where
Do you reckon they need
flip am I
speed
going?
like that?
Oh, that way.
Their outside backs are pretty lackluster. Braden Burns. They got to replace Murray Taulagi.
Yeah, very true. He could go to PNG, bro.
I hated that PNG team.
I don't think
Yeah,
PNG
fuck
any more
PNG.
backs, bro.
I hate PNG
What do you mean?
so much.
They
actually
need
hope it
everything.
I hope it doesn't
No, I
work.
reckon because I reckon PNG, if they go try sign Sammy Walker, because obviously he wants 1.7 a year, right? I reckon him and Luai fail if he goes there.
Bro, when are people going to accept the fact that Jerome Luai is shit and overrated?
Yeah, he's so overrated, and he got carried by Cleary his whole career. Yes,
Yes.
Couldn't do it at the
when's
Tigers.
that going to... When's the fact that he's probably worth minimum $500,000 a year?
Hang on.
Quarter?
I don't know what the saying is,
yeah.
but you can't give an L driver the keys to a bus. I don't think that's the saying, but you get the gist.
What is bro on about?
Yeah, he's never been able to do it by himself.
See, is that
Yeah, even And even when he was at Penrith playing under the 7 jersey and like when Cleary was injured, okay, yes, he had a great couple games. That's also because he had the Penrith system around him and he had the best forward pack and the best backline in the comp. So like it kind of makes it easy as well when Isaiah Yeo is also a ball playing lock and you don't have to really, you can kick back and do whatever you want. So that's why Jerome Luai's never been able to succeed.
So how does Luai go next year with Mitchell Moses? They've won an Origin series.
I don't think they do well. I don't think they do well. It's too overpowered. It's like, what's a great example? It's like Real Madrid. They have too many stars. If you sign a club,
you're comparing Parramatta Eels to Real Madrid. I've seen it all.
No, Jacob, are you lost, bro?
You have 2 halves that are worth what, $1 million. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Jerome Luai
needs hands on the ball. And then Moses needs his hands on the ball as well. And Moses is a running halfback as well. So like it's not going to work.
I can't even cross here.
I don't think, bro, Para are going to suck next year, bro. Yeah, they got Stuart very
Kelma Talangi's a big loss in my opinion.
Bro, he's going to kill it at Melbourne. I'm telling you, he's actually 100%. A good player, bro. He's going to turn into such a better player at Melbourne.
Yeah, 100%. And he's got like Bellamy. Bellamy's still coaching for a year, so.
Jacob on this podcast is like when you get an A in a group project that you didn't participate in.
Jacob just looks like he's playing Pokemon Go right now, bro. Straight out.
All right, so
can we preview the Bulldogs Dragons game or what?
Okay,
we're getting to it, bro. Relax.
Hang on. I was gonna get into that by asking you guys the question: what has impressed you from the Dragons recently that you're afraid of in this game?
I'm not afraid of the Dragons. I'm afraid of the Bulldogs making mistakes. I don't have the Dragons to be afraid of.
He's got to be afraid of his own team before he's afraid of the Dragons, bro.
Yeah, my team is very scary to look at.
Well, it's not like what have you been impressed with from the Dragons?
I just answered, cuz there's nothing. You're last.
Oi,
nah,
I've actually heard
I don't agree with that straight out.
Oi, I've heard a rumor that when you walk into Allianz on Saturday, you're actually going to have Connor Tracy, Lachlan Dowden, and Anari Twila in the triangle from a few weeks ago.
Thanks, bro. Oi, thanks. You're laughing as well. It's so funny, isn't it? Oh, I'm gonna like a girl. Oh my God.
Zach,
bro.
I'm actually very impressed with the Dragons, straight out. I actually reckon we could lose this game. I think it's a very losable game. Because
what specifically?
I think it's the leadership from the Couchman brothers and Hamish Stewart. They've all stepped up. I mean, it's also your spirit. I'm sorry, but the Dogs don't play with a good enough attitude to go into games and actually want to win. You saw what happened last week. Like, honestly, like think about like how the Dogs played and think about how the Dragons have been playing the past couple of weeks. The Dragons have been fighting for it, even though they know their season's on. Yeah, okay, thanks. Okay. Anyways,
wallpaper.
Yeah, out of everything, like straight out. It doesn't matter. Anyways, like think about it. The Dragons know their season's over. And they know that like their potential to win the spoon, right? But why are they coming out every week and actually trying to play footy and actually trying to put an effort?
Nope.
Very, 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 very fair point. And
without giving too much shade to the Dragons, it's an understandable game where imagine the Dragons are the reason the Bulldogs can't make finals. Completely.
I would genuinely be
I want to bring you guys. I want to bring you guys back to 2017, where the Dragons were on 8. They were in 8th spot, and I think Cowboys were in 9th, and they had to win the game against the Bulldogs in the last round to make the final.
We slapped you,
and you guys beat us. And I will never forget. I was heartbroken that day. So Dragons are gonna do the reverse of that, and we'll get into our predictions soon. But Jackson, I'll ask you first. What are you afraid from a Dragons fan to the Bulldogs? You know what I mean? What are you afraid from? That wasn't English. You get what I mean?
Jacob Preston scares the fuck out of me. He murders us every single time we play the fucking Bulldogs. That scares me. That's number 1. Number 2 is their speed in the outside backs also scares me a little bit because we don't have as much speed as them.
What about Bill Kickout, bro?
Number 3.
There you go.
Yeah. Number 4.
Don't say it.
No,
don't say it. I knew you were going to say it.
No, honestly,
You're not scared of Salmon?
No. Actually, I am because last if we rewind, we let James Hammond score a double on us at a
Slippery salmon. And then Carraz went in
so
the corner
that
as well
happens.
and jumped over like. Oh my.
If that happens, you may see me halfway down my chair crying. What else am I scared of? Okay, just the Bulldogs coming up and just throwing the ball around, eh? Like, if they just throw the ball around and just...
we don't do that.
Work.
We don't do that.
But they do that.
We don't do that. We don't play
Now,
attack, so it's all good.
Actually, I was speaking to Zach a few days ago. He said his beautiful voice. I missed a few voice memos after the Dragons game, and it was talking about the importance of a good start. Hang on, let me talk. You just had time to stop. So, and I completely agree. I think that those first 20 minutes are the most important 20 minutes of the match. If the whoever wins that physicality battle between the forwards determines the match, because that will set the tone. And I genuinely think King Chongia is a good enough player, and he's impressed me that I think he can win the game on his. Jackson, what? What do you want?
Two things. Zach was sending me lovely voice messages today as well. Maybe not in the same tone that he was sending you, but they were violent. He was not a happy man. I can play one, but may get shut down. Second, matching the physicality. Low key, not scared of Leo Thompson coming out and being physical one bit.
You genuinely shouldn't be. Like
That
your forward
bloke's
pack
gonna
honestly
come out and just run on
outplays
a
our forward
treadmill
pack.
like he does every week and do fuck all.
Cuz, what about Bailey Hayward coming out of dummy half, bro? Isn't that scary?
Hey, he's getting mad.
Wait, have you noticed
when
Bailey Hayward? Watch on the weekend when Bailey Hayward takes the ball from dummy half, he picks it up, looks around, and then throws the pass. That's why I play the ball speed horrible. It's actually so bad. He doesn't cast it from the ground. He picks it up, it looks around. Oh yeah, maybe this bloke, maybe that bloke. I don't know. You know what? I'll have a little bit of a wait. That's why the line speed of the Dragons. If you guys get your line speed perfect and you rush up on us, it's gonna work. It's actually gonna work. That's
I'm a little bit worried as well about like Reed Marnie and Craig Sexton.
Okay, thanks, bro. That's really nice to know. What about Tyrell Sloan just basically leaving the Dragons, and who else has left? Hang
on, Sloan's leaving, but guess who we're getting? Connor Watson. Boom.
Guys,
Okay.
is Josh Curran playing in the centers this week?
Potentially, yeah. He could be. Why?
No, just
Connor Tracy's going in at 9.
He'd actually do well at 9. That's the funny thing.
I've heard Connor Tracy will be staying at fullback. He will not be moving.
He won't
be moving in game or out of the game.
I'm going to stop right there. Now, you guys might be wondering, where did all the other boys go? Now, we recorded the pod last night. It is currently Thursday. And we forgot to talk about the second most important thing, which was the games that they played last weekend. So Dogs, Rabbits, and Dragons, Tigers. So I'm going to give it a bit of a recap for both games. Now, I'll start with the Dragons. So Dragons win against the Tigers, 24 points to 22. Look, I'm going to be honest. I think our first half, and I think for the first, I'll say 65 minutes, our defense was incredible. Like, our goal line defense was amazing. I've noticed that, over the season, I think I was a bit skeptical of Dean Young being the head coach, but I think he's built a lot of belief in the boys. And that's really shown, honestly. Like, that whole sentence that I just said is summed up when Sammy Fainu made that break with about 2 minutes ago, and Loco ran about half of the field to tackle him. He had no right to be in that position, a try-saving tackle, because in my opinion, he was going to score, or he was going to pass it out to someone, and they were going to score. The boys' desperation and goal line defense has impressed me so much recently, especially this game. I thought Lycan King Tongia had probably one of his best games of his career. Ever since he's come into the side, he's straightened up the attack so much. I'm really excited to see what he does against the Dogs this weekend. I'm going to have a look at some of the plays. So, yeah, Hamish Stewart, another amazing game. Like, he's incredible. He needs to be in the Origin side and the new Australian side. I thought the Couchmans, both of them, amazing. Toby off the bench. I thought Little too was amazing. I think and the other one I'm not talking about is Atkinson at fullback. Daniel Atkinson at fullback well, a masterstroke and a half. When they pre-game they had him on the wing, and I did not know how I feel, but look, the Dragons dominated. Like the Tigers were only lucky to be down 12 because of how much we dominated. And then Atkinson had that injury mid thing, and he was out all that set, and that really opened up the Tigers' attack. I thought Tigers were quite poor in the execution, but I don't think they were that bad. I think it was a bit of a game. Gave me a heart attack. Genuinely, that game gave me an absolute heart attack. Look, both teams. Look, Tigers had a better completion rate, 87%, while Dragon had 82. Run meters, they had more run meters. Line breaks, even. I just felt like we dominated them in terms of execution, in terms of the defense too. I think there was some part in that game where before, Dragons earlier in the season would have put their foot off the pedal or kind of given up or put our heads down. But we really stepped on the gas, I thought, and put the Tigers to the sword. I would have liked us to carry on the game a bit more. Like 2 tries is not enough this in a row, and we saw that. Like it came down to a goal kick from Dewey. But the desperation that the boys showed was unbelievable. So shout out Dragons. That's 2 wins in a row. The last time we won 3 in a row was at the end of 2022. So I would love to see the Dragons beat the Dogs this week. Later on in the pod, me and the boys talk about our prediction. Also, just quietly before I head to the Dogs game, Moses Sully as well. He's found so much form defense. I've been really impressed with his defense recently, and his attack is a machine. So maybe we've been talking about Gutherson, maybe Atkinson in the sense. Maybe the obvious one is just to keep Sully. So I don't know. I thought the Dragons really impressed me this game. It was never going to be easy. I knew Tigers would be up for it. That first game was pretty bad from both teams, but I thought we played a lot better this game. Atkinson, 181 meters at the back. The Tigers, who played well, Solomon Sakuru played amazing on his debut. I thought Buller played well. I thought Coruscant was good, man. Like 60 tackles is amazing. Both teams fought, but the Dragons, I feel like, dominated a period which the Tigers ultimately couldn't recover. And see all the Dragons fans, man, like how many fans show up away or home, no matter how bad we've been this season. And for us to avoid the spoon, I'm going to do a bit of math for you guys now. So we are currently sitting in 17th, 14 points. Now, Broncos and Titans are both on 18. We obviously have to win our next 3 games, which is doable. Dogs, Manly, and Eagles. We can do that. Dragons need to lock in. If I look at the Broncos draw, let's have a look at this. They verse the Raiders, Storm, and Dogs. That's a very hard draw, right? But you also look at the Titans. And there's a world where Titans actually get the spoon because you look at their remaining games, Sharks, Rabbits, and Dolphins. We could live in a world where the Gold Coast Titans finish in last place. I'm just saying. So Dragons need to lock in. As for the Dogs game, I thought Dogs started really strong. They had so much ball, but they just couldn't capitalize. And the desperation, South showed so much desperation. It was exceptional. Like that, an example of that was when Stephen Crichton looked for all money he was going to score, and Jack Wyden came in with that try saver. That was absolutely unbelievable. I thought the turning point of the game, momentum-wise, was about the 17th, 20th minute, somewhere in mid-first half. And Dogs had all the attack, and Galvin dribbled the ball in, and it went dead. 7 tackle sets, and about 2 sets later, Rabbits scored, and they just couldn't be stopped. I thought David Fafita was amazing. I thought Matt Duffy was amazing. I thought the forwards really stood up from the Rabbits, and Dogs were dominated physically. And if I was a Dragon, that's something I'd really look to in the game if we win that physicality battle in the first 20. But yeah, look, Dogs they started strong, but like if they don't score in the first 20 minutes, it's very hard for them to have a good game, in my opinion, or to win at least. Dogs' defense just fell apart. There was only so much they could withhold. Bunners were too clinical. Too many costly errors from the Dogs. Kiraz, uncharacteristic game with multiple errors. And the whole team is just, I don't know. If I was the Dogs, I would not have Connor Tracy at fullback. I said this time and time again. I would have Crichton at fullback. and Sean O'Sullivan in the half. There's just what I would do. But yeah, this is the recap, and we'll take you back to the boys. Okay, so let me bring up a stat for you. So I made a video about this earlier today. Dragons, 1,543. That's the amount of days since the last time Dragons beat the Bulldogs.
thought it was the last time since they won a game.
Shut up. Oi, Jacob, I can kick you from any time. How about you shut up and let me do my monologue, all right? Thank you very much. Huh?
You know what I mean?
No, Jackson, just you go away. Okay.
Relax, cuz.
1,500.
Sorry, I got really excited. I thought Olivia Dean was doing the grand final, but then I realized we were playing back to who we won. Sorry, I just got really, really excited. Sorry, continue, Bubba.
We have a one in 1,500 days against a dog, but oh my gosh! When the last time we beat the Bulldogs, Cole Flanagan scored against the Dragons, right? And so did Blake Laurie for the game-sealing try. I'll never forget that at Belmore.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know, bro. It's all good. Okay, it's fine.
All right, so we're gonna give up. I want you boys. So we're gonna give a score prediction and a try score from both teams. All right. Yeah.
We score tries? No. What do you mean?
No. Okay, ready? So
Okay, bro, I
think
can see this game finishing 6-2. That's how.
Yeah,
bad
honestly,
it is.
it's gonna be one of the worst games of footy I reckon this year.
no, I think it's got. Look, I think it's either. Actually, that doesn't make sense.
If it's going to be like Vegas and we're in for a treat, because that game was game. I'm telling you, that game's up there for game of the year. I don't care what people say.
No,
Dragons
that was the worst thing of footy I've ever seen in my life. Imagine going to Vegas and then watching that garbage for 80 minutes.
Jackson, it was like 8 or
Yeah,
it was
me
like
as well.
one try each. It was terrible footy, errors galore.
It was just entertaining, bro. And then like
No, it was not. What game were you watching?
I was sitting like up the top. So when Critter kicked that field goal, a part of me wanted to just like
Yeah.
leap. Anyways,
I'm still caught. You don't understand. I'm still caught. Like genuinely, Grant Atkins. Who's reffing this game? Actually, who's reffing?
it was a strip, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. It was a fucking strip any day of the
It was.
fucking week.
What about you just learn to deal with it and you learn to lose?
Okay, shut up.
Gracefully.
Who's reffing? Liam Kennedy.
That's just you know what? It doesn't matter who's reffing. It doesn't matter anymore because the NRL is that bad with the reffing. It doesn't actually matter who's reffing.
They're just the same person. Oh, he's gone. All right, that's good. I can see clearly now.
I'm gonna say Dragons 26, Dogs 16. Right? It's gonna be a tight contest, but I think Dragons will get a late try through Cole Flanagan to seal the deal. Boom.
My only problem with that is I don't see a world where Dragons score more than 10 points.
I mean, they did just score 24 on the weekend.
But that was against who?
And we scored 24 against the Sharks too, who are much better than you. So.
Yeah, and they beat the Sharks.
Yeah.
Dragons been in form lately, like for that. Yeah, they've been in form.
Jackson, shut up. Okay.
Jackson, stop being a child.
Look, I'm gonna say Dragons.
I'll just.
I'm gonna say Dragons 26, Bulldogs 16, and try scorers. Give me Cole Flanagan from the Dragons, and from the Bulldogs, give me give me Karaz. He always goes against us.
Oh, okay.
So like, all right. Jacob, you can do your prediction, then you can leave.
I'm always going to back the Dogs to win, even though I have no confidence whatsoever. Dogs, what is that? Dogs 20, Dragons 10.
2010. Wow, that rings a bell. Oh, that's the last time you won a comp. When was the last time you won a comp? 2004. You guys
wait. How many comps have you won? One.
I'm a Dragons fan. So Dragons.
Oh, I'm on a podcast.
How many comps?
I'm on a podcast.
How many comps?
Right now, yeah.
Podcast. Shut up.
Huh?
Dragons.
Okay.
How much is St. George Illawarra Dragons won?
16.
I'm gonna go order my acai while I'm on
St.
this
George
call.
Illawarra is one.
16.
One.
16.
How long has St. George Illawarra been
Hey,
around for?
I'm a Dragons
You got to
fan.
this?
No, I'm asking a different
Let me
question.
order my
I'm a Dragons fan.
Where's them?
No, but you didn't answer
Make
my
it.
question.
Yalla, you want to give your prediction? 16. Jacob, you got to give your prediction and then you can dip. Yalla.
I did.
Yeah, try score from both teams.
Hamish Stewart and Jacob Preston.
Nice. All right, you're free to go. We're going to be talking about like probably the
All
Newman
right.
family.
Bye-bye.
That way. All right, bye-bye.
Jackson, shut up.
Okay. Now there was 3. Now, Zach.
Yes. My prediction. Look, Loki, I want to tip the if I was not a Dogs fan, like, I Loki just want to tip the Dragons, eh? Like, I'm being realistic. I don't want to be one of those fans that just is delusional and back my team. I don't know. I feel like honestly, looking at it, this is a very scary game. I reckon the Dragons get up 16-14. Yep.
Are you tipping the Dragons?
I'm tipping the Dragons. I don't have faith in
We've lost.
my team.
Oh,
I
no.
want my team to prove me wrong. I
We've
want my
lost.
team to prove me wrong.
We've
I
lost.
want my team to prove me wrong. Yeah,
We've
I'm
fucking lost,
hoping
and
I'm the
it's not
bad.
even- It's fucking Wednesday and we've already fucking lost. You prick.
I'm
All right,
back in the Dragons.
Two can play that game.
No. Let me finish. All right, I'm back in the Dragons. All right, anytime try scorer. I reckon. Tyrell plays on the left or right? He plays on the left, eh?
Do not say Kyle Flanagan, brother.
No. Does Sloan play on the left or right? Left wing or right wing?
Left.
Left, yeah. And then so he's up against Bronson and Tuala.
Oh,
Ooh.
field day. Him and Holmes.
Tuala's a very good defensive winger. That's the thing.
I'd just like your 2 try scorers any time now.
Sure, I'm actually thinking, so it's not nice to like interrupt someone. You know what?
Man, I've got-
Damien Cook to score. Okay, I'll give you a proper one. All right, Tyrell
That
Sloan
guy
to
might not
score.
even get on the field, brother.
Hey, don't this David Cook like that. All right, I reckon Tyrell Sloan to score, and then I also reckon Matt Burden to score as well. I think it's a
Jackson?
lazy Dragons defense.
Bulldogs to win. Yes, I said it.
But you see, you did that because I said the Dragons.
The
You're doing it
Canterbury
because you actually
Bankstown
think.
Bulldogs
Okay.
are going
Thanks.
to win 22-16.
Yep.
My 2 try scorers.
Hopefully.
Fuck.
Don't take Connor Tracy. Don't take Connor Tracy. Don't you dare say Connor Tracy. I don't want you.
James Salmon.
Oh, you know what? I'd actually be so happy if he scored, honestly.
Salmon. And you know what? I'm going to go a little
Daniel
strong-
Atkinson.
Last time I checked, it's my turns. How about you shut up?
I'm just making your picks for you, bro.
Jamin Salmon. And you know what? The Bulldogs' second unit bench middles are pretty mediocre. So give me Loco
What?
Pacifici Tonga on a crash play over Bailey Haywood to
Oh.
score in
I would
the NRL.
love that so
Thank you
much.
very much.
You just
I
made
would
fun
love
of
that so
Josh
much.
Curran, Harry Hayes, and AJ Jones. Like AJ. And Kurt Mann.
Who's AJ? Who's AJ Jones?
Who's on your bench? You've got, okay, Toby Couchman. Okay, that's the only player, right? Setu
No, Toby Couchman
overrated.
would be
Jacob
fine.
Webster overrated. Josh Kerr garbage. Jacob Halunga,
Hey!
Halunga who,
Hey,
yeah, he's all right.
Hey!
go back now. Leave Josh Kerr alone.
Leave.
Josh Kerr sucks.
Leave. No, don't say
He
that.
got picked for State of Origin's bench. Leave him alone.
Oh, run it straight at me. Oh, do it for your preseason training video. Run it straight at me. Or if I get invited to that sports shed thing, the charity match, and if you're there, even if you're on my own team, I'm gonna run it at you. Even if you're on the bench, I'm gonna run it at you. I'll come from the field, brother, and I come and I run it straight at you. And you won't be doing that little licky thing with your little tongue anymore, bro. We'll be able to move your tongue.
I'm going to give you 5 Dragons Bulldogs players, and you guys are going to have to blind rank them for me. Place your place for both Dragons and the Bulldogs. You ready? First name up, Josh Morris. 4 is crazy. 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah, but if Brett's in the Brett's in the
Brett's in there.
if Brett's in the list, like Brett's better than Josh. Yeah, I'll put him 3.
Next name up, Kurt Mann.
5. Yeah, that was very easy.
Next name up, Carl Flanagan. There we go.
Is there like a number 2000? Like 4? I don't know. I don't want to hear that bloke's name ever again.
Just put him at
So
fucking 4, for fuck's sake.
Okay, Carl Flanagan, number 4. So you guys have 1 and 2 remaining.
Wait. Oh wait. Who's that? Who's that 5?
Kurt
You
Mann.
put Kurt Mann.
Kurt Mann. Oh.
Raymond
Oh, these
Mariner.
1 and 2 is going to be fucking pure rage bait, bro.
Raymond
Second,
Mariner.
because surely someone's better than Raymond, bro. I actually like Raymond Mariner. I thought he was always overhated.
Where you guys put him, 1 or 2?
2.
2. Number 1. Can we get a drum roll, please, Jackson?
You can go fuck yourself because I know what you're about to do.
Number 1. You know, a lot of it's been said about him the past week, right? He recently announced his retirement. Mr. Moses Empire.
Fuck off.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, number 1. That's great for number 1. Out of that list, oh wait, no, Josh Morris. Okay, that's disgusting. But still,
What's your favorite Bulldogs and Dragons memory, Zach? There we go.
Blake Laurie scoring his first NRL try.
you Zach.
Zach?
You
Oh, I
Zach?
didn't. Jackson, sorry, I didn't know your name was Zach. I'm sorry, I didn't know your name was Zach. But thank you. Yes, Zach.
Honestly, my favorite memory is when we played you at like a call, and when Adam Elliott walked over and scored, and when Avarillo scored a double as well. That was
That
the
narrows
most
it down.
beautiful game
Avarillo
ever.
scored 2 tries, and I feel like Adam Elliott scored every single time he played. What year was this?
I think it was 2021. 2021. At a core.
Oh yeah,
And Avarillo was playing at the 7 position. I remember Ravalala pumped Katoa on the wing. I remember as well. That was a good game because I went to that game. I don't know, just
Jackson, what's your favorite Bulldogs Dragons?
I already shared mine.
What was yours, Black Laurie scoring? My personal favorite was that Cogra, 2019, where we smacked you guys 40-4. And there was a last score where Ben Hunt scored underneath the post where it went through like about the whole team set of hands, and they lured. Oh no, it was Corey Norman did a pirouette. Remember that, Zach? No?
I don't recall anything. So it's all good. I don't recall wins that the Dragons have against the Bulldogs. Because it's been so long. So like I just don't think about it at all.
With that being said, that's going to round up the 41st episode of the Saints podcast. So if you guys did enjoy
an episode, bro, this could be a blooper.
If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that bell. If you guys want to be updated every single time we post. Jackson, do you have a problem before we go?
No, nothing.